Big news just dropped from the Carolina front office that is sending shockwaves through the organization. The Panthers are officially locking in a rising star who proved he's a legit game-changer during this last playoff push. We're talking about a massive long-term commitment for one of the most explosive weapons on the roster, signaling a major shift in how the offense will look moving forward. You won't want to miss the details on this contract extension, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and drop a comment below. Let's dive into exactly what this means for the team's future. Jalen Coker is officially staying in Carolina for the foreseeable future. On Thursday evening, the Panthers secured their rising offensive star with a lucrative 3-year contract extension worth $35 million, with incentives that could push the total value to $41 million. This move arrives as the organization locks in a key piece of their passing attack before he would have entered his status as an exclusive rights free agent. Since joining the team as an undrafted free agent following the 2024 NFL Draft, Jalen Coker has transformed from an overlooked prospect into a vital contributor under Dave Canales. His journey to this major payday is defined by rapid growth and an undeniable ability to make plays when the pressure is at its highest. After an initial season that showcased his potential, the 6'3", 213-pound wideout proved he belongs in the starting rotation. During his debut campaign in 2024, he caught 32 passes for 478 yards and 2 touchdowns, setting the stage for his breakout performance in 2025. Even though a quadriceps injury delayed his 2025 season debut until Week 7, he quickly reminded everyone of his value to the offense. The numbers do not lie, as he finished the regular season second on the team in receiving yardage despite only appearing in 11 games. By committing to this deal now, the front office ensures that the synergy between Jalen Coker and the rest of the roster remains intact as the team builds toward future goals. This is a significant milestone for a player who has consistently demonstrated the grit and determination needed to keep pounding, while evolving into one of the most reliable targets currently wearing the Panthers' colors. Why does this matter right now for the team? Securing Jalen Coker provides much-needed stability to the wide receiver core, particularly as the Panthers look to build upon their identity as the defending NFC South champions. In an era where pass-catching depth is critical for offensive success, retaining a player with his specific skill set is a priority. Jalen Coker has become a reliable safety valve for quarterback Bryce Young, specifically in high-leverage situations. His ability to lead the team with an average of 14.9 yards per reception during his rookie year highlighted his vertical threat potential, while his late-season surge in 2025 showcased his consistency. This extension impacts the roster by ensuring that the tandem of Jalen Coker and the reigning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, Teteroa McMillan, remains together. Having 2 young, high-performing receivers under contract creates a balanced offensive attack that defensive coordinators must account for every single week. The immediate impact of this deal is the elimination of uncertainty regarding his contractual status for the coming years. Had the team waited, Jalen Coker would have eventually moved into restricted free agency, potentially complicating future roster management. By finalizing the terms today, the organization guarantees his presence through his prime years, as he is set to remain with the squad until he hits free agency again at age 27. His production is not just about raw statistics. It is about the reliability he brings to the field during critical drives. With his role clearly defined and his financial future settled, he can focus entirely on further developing his rapport with Bryce Young, ensuring that the aerial attack continues to challenge defenses across the entire league throughout the upcoming seasons. The statistical climb of Jalen Coker reveals exactly why this investment was necessary for the team. During the 2025 campaign, he displayed a remarkable trajectory that saw him become the focal point of the passing game during the most difficult stretch of the schedule. After returning from his quadriceps injury, he faced a slow start, being targeted 19 times for 14 catches and 150 yards across his first 6 games. However, that changed during the Week 13 victory over the Los Angeles Rams. In that game, he recorded 4 catches for 74 yards and a touchdown, including a 33-yard connection with Bryce Young on a pivotal 4th and 3 play. That singular moment served as the catalyst for a dominant run. Including his explosive postseason performance against the Rams, Jalen Coker was targeted 36 times in his final 6 outings, hauling in 28 passes for 378 yards and 4 touchdowns. This level of production under pressure is exactly what the coaching staff identified as his greatest asset. Finishing with 394 total yards and 3 touchdowns in just 11 games highlights how efficient he was when on the field. While veterans like Adam Thielen have provided experience, Jalen Coker has brought a new dimension of explosiveness that complements the presence of Tetairoa McMillan perfectly. Together, they formed a tandem that opposing secondaries struggled to contain during the final weeks of the season and into the wild card round. This extension reflects the organization's recognition of his development from a post-draft addition to a top-tier playmaker. As the team looks ahead, they are clearly relying on his consistent ability to stretch the field and win contested catches to maintain their competitive edge in the division. The postseason performance in 2026 further solidified the reputation of Jalen Coker as a big-game contributor. In the heartbreaking 34-31 loss during the wild card round, he left an indelible mark on the field by recording 9 catches for 134 yards and a fourth-quarter touchdown. This showing against a high-quality defense served as a testament to his growth. It was his first career postseason appearance, and he performed with the poise of a seasoned professional. The connection with Bryce Young during this playoff loss was evident, as they attacked the secondary throughout the entire afternoon. This specific game serves as the perfect example of why the team was so motivated to get a deal done. When the stakes were highest, Jalen Coker was the primary target, demonstrating that he has the mental toughness to handle the intensity of playoff football. This development is crucial for the team's long-term strategy, as they have found a cornerstone player who thrives in the most challenging environments. Throughout his career in Carolina, he has consistently defied expectations, from his initial arrival out of Holy Cross to his current status as an essential offensive weapon. The transition from a rookie finding his footing to a reliable playmaker who dominates in the playoffs is exactly what any franchise hopes for when developing young talent. By securing his future, the Panthers are banking on the fact that his ceiling is still rising. The trajectory from his initial 2024 campaign to his high-volume production in 2025 and 2026 suggests that he will only become more dangerous as he continues to master the scheme. He has effectively turned himself into an indispensable part of the current offensive identity that defines the team. Looking at the final structure of the agreement, the 3-year extension with incentives reaching $41 million positions Jalen Coker among the rising stars at the position. According to his agent, the deal ensures that he remains a centerpiece of the offense until he hits the open market at age 27. This is a calculated commitment to a player who has shown he can produce at a high level, regardless of early season injury setbacks or the presence of other high-profile receivers on the roster. The collaboration between the front office and the coaching staff to finalize this deal highlights a clear vision for the immediate future. With Tetairoa McMillan already anchoring the receiving room, the addition of a long-term deal for Jalen Coker creates a foundation that could be among the most productive in the NFL for the next several years. His ability to perform at a high rate, as evidenced by his 134-yard outburst in the playoffs, confirms that he is capable of carrying the load when needed. As the 2026 season approaches, the focus now shifts entirely to team chemistry and continued improvement. The Panthers know that they have secured a talent who embraces the culture of hard work and grit. From the practice field to the Sunday spotlight, he has earned his place through production and resilience. By finalizing this extension, the organization has cleared a major hurdle, allowing their primary target to focus on preparation and execution. Fans can expect to see him continue to make plays for the defending NFC South champions, serving as a reminder that this team is committed to rewarding players who step up when it matters most. He is officially locked in to keep pounding for the future.